in game number 1. United States won 19-11. Let's see what type of start Dominican Republic comes out with as they've got ball here first. Gets it down low, just like we started game 1, except this time they punch it for an and one. 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 starting things where they left off in game number 1 and a quick 3-0 lead for DR.
Sometimes those dunks are not just points, they're confidence boosters, also morale heighteners. You know, if you could do that against one of the top teams in the world, then hey, we could do it to anybody. Great scrappy defense, but then a little bit too much reach. Again, too touchy, India. The meta refs are calling the foul.
But you've got 5 fouls, right? So use them. Try to create those turnovers. Great off-ball movement there from the U.S. Great job by DR to stay in front on the defensive side. Love the rotations that we're seeing. Yes, you gave up the 2, but at least it wasn't an easy one. At least you had a man in front of him. Maybe a little bit of better positioning next time. But great job by DR swinging on the defensive side on that play.
Maribel going for that mid-range. We talked about it in the pre-talking. That's what they've been specializing in at. But again, let's see if USA can respond with the 3 that they're known for. Super C's hesitating, do a pump fake, CB13. Give it go, baby! Right to the hole. Crazy hungry again, devouring the rim. That was one-on-one. Beautiful play between the big fella and the guard.
Great design there. You had corner, right hash to left hash to right corner with the cut. Great give and go from the right side. They knocked down the 3. That's what was missing in game 1. Dominican Republic knocking down their shots, and they've got a 4-point lead here early in the first quarter as Mama I'm that man. Looking to find himself a bucket, takes the midi, knocks it down. 2-point ball game here in game number 2.
I thought maybe if they had the animation, he was going to just dirt his shoulders off, a little shimmy like Trae Young does, because he was by himself for a while before he hit that elbow. Beautiful mid-range shot. And that was just a breakdown of defense, but stopping on a dime, hitting it when it's supposed to go down. Just great offense from the USA. Let's see if the Republic can respond back. Maribel going one-on-one on the guard. A little behind the back tween. Understanding, a little space, give and go to 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞, and again a one-hand jam. Could have been an and one, and they still got the lead by 4.
See if the U.S. is able to go ahead and respond back. So far, I love what I'm seeing from Dominican Republic. They're taking charge here on the offensive end. See if they're able to get us another stop on the defensive side. Mama, I'm that man. Has a defender in his face, gets it down low, sees cuts from the left side. Beautiful patience as the pump fake gives him an easy lane for the layup.
Basketball one-on-one, create space, and score. Maribel going down the left side. A little glitch. I think he got caught in his hamstring. But a foul, and you said they got 5 fouls. So stopping the transition, just going for those steals so they can keep those possessions.
2:50 left to go in the first. Maribel from the left side. Much better start from him here in game number 2. Gets a pick, nothing there. Gets it over to lefty. Up top to 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐸𝐞𝐫 with it now. Got to get a shot up. Got to hope for an offensive rebound. The shot's up, rebound's not. As the United States now. Great job by DR. Getting back on the defensive side, getting the foul, and making the U.S. reset with their offense here at half court.
Now, India, you mentioned that DR needs to get back on defense to stop those transition buckets, and they do it just from the baseline of the opposite end. And a decent shot, great offensive rebound from Crazy Hungry, and you see they're working on that as much as they can so they can reduce those easy 3s for USA.
And, of course, now they've tied things up here. 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 dots it to the left side. Did he have a wide-open lane to just take the easy 2? That's something I'm sure they're talking about on the comms of, hey, just take it. There's no reason to be cute about it. At this level, you got to take what the defense gives you. 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞. Less than 10. Has a cut from the right side, but the U.S. reads it like a book. Fast break transition. Leads to points the other way. The quick steal. The quick 2. The lead as well.
I thought his shoulder may have dislocated on that one. It just been... I was like, oh, how did he catch that? Maribel crossing the entire defense of USA. Chrissy on Twitch, great recovery. Maribel with the 3, unable to knock it down, but 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 offensive board, crucial. Pump fake, 2-on-1. See this zone defense is so efficient when it comes to USA. The rotation is on point. Chrissy on Twitch, unable to knock it down, and USA has possession.
Looked like he might have had a little bit of a hesitation as he took that shot. Couple of open opportunities there for DR. They're not able to take advantage of it. Gets it up top to 𝐒𝐮𝐬. 𝐒𝐮𝐬 over to the left side. Great job pushing a button, just not able to get the steal. 8 seconds to work with. Has a man wide open. Thanks to the pick from Crazy. Is Mama that knocks it down.
Woo! he's alone on top in that treehouse. But great job knocking it down. Mirabel going on the right side, a little in and out. No defense, but now finding the recovery. They're not scared about them deep beyond that three-point range. Getting a little acrobatic. Great 1-2 to the big fella. Going up, little reverse, and then dipping it down for a great dish.
I'm not quite sure how that pass got through his body. Maybe I don't know. That was a little bit interesting, but either way, they get the bucket. That's what matters. Over to the left side. Defense lost on the wrap, and just like that, they give up another three. 18-12 now.
Right down for a nanosecond, and again getting a steal on the inbound. Now that's a little demoralizing for Dominican Republic. You got to control it, get some space. But 30 seconds left in the first. DR going down lefty, going right, but giving it right back to his guard. A little double team, suffocating defense from USA. Understanding what's at stake. Again, it's win or go home. Mirabel, a little tween with the cross, staying at one side. No rotation from other offenders from the Dominican Republic, but nice mid-range. 1 second left, can't get it down, and also USA going for offense.
See what they're able to do. Takes a shot from the right side, and they knock down another three. 4 seconds. Dominican Republic, do they have a response back? They don't get the shot off, and just like that, 23-12. I believe the score was about 10 to maybe 6 or so with Dominican Republic. And then what was it, an 11-2 lead, or 11-2 run, excuse me, that the United States went on, and they start things off with a three in the second quarter. That first quarter, we talked about how crucial it is to set the pace, to get a little bit of buffer. DR was doing great, but then the last 2 minutes of the first quarter, United States just takes off, and that's just an unfortunate start here in the first quarter for DR.
Making a statement. DR still has a possession, plenty of time left in the game. Just starting the second quarter and then crashing down. Lefty was just at the right spot at the right time, getting the offensive board. They're going to do a timeout now. Let's reset the offensive set. Let's get a score here and stop the bleeding.
1 for 5, it seems, for DR from beyond the arc. That's not going to help you win ball games at all here in the grand finals of North America. Mirabal from the right side, looking to get a pick, gets it, nothing there, gets a defender in the air, left side dot. Great find, great shot, as they now make it an 11-point ball game.
Those are the shots you need to make. You know, there's always that saying that, hey, some of these people got the will to take the shot, but you have the skill to make the shot. And that's exactly what 𝐒𝐿𝐵 do every time he gets that pass in that corner. But a deep three, unable to get it. Running for the defensive board. Full court transition. Transition three is one of my favorite. Knocks it down. 26-18. The Dominican Republic crawling back.
All right, not going to lie. I thought he was going to miss that one, but he finds a way to knock it down. Had a nice bit of light contest on it. So it's one of those things where sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Obviously, these are very skilled players as they get that three to go. They might want to take better shots as we continue this ball game. But great job to knock that one down as they cut it into single digits once again. Can they get a stop on the defensive side? Loose ball, but CB13 picks it up. Mama, I'm that man. Wraps to the left side. No space for him just yet. Crazy. Trying to get him a pick. Gets it over to the right side. Contested shot. DR with a great defense, and they secure the rebound as well. And United States gets back on the defensive side. They get the stop. They get the steal. They get the two. And they've got a 10-point lead once again.
They're taking a page out of USA's book, and they know how to do it better because they wrote it. But finally a block, and I think it's going to be Dominican Republic. Nope, it's USA's ball. But, man, that volley would have been great for Dominican Republic, but unable to keep the possession. But now it's getting real scrappy. Still a 10-point game. Mirabel giving it to Crazy on Twitch. But then why didn't he go for the two? I think his own man stopped him. Some friendly fire. Cross pass, little danger, but Chrissy doesn't make it up, and now USA has a chance.
It's a nice little play call, but you had two offensive players on that left side. Quick foul on DR. And then so it's easy, right, for the corner defender to just maybe take a couple of steps, go ahead and contest the shot. Not a lot of great spacing on the left side for DR. Let's see if they're able to get another defensive stop here. They caused a miss and a rebound. 10-point deficit. Plenty of basketball game left for DR to force a game three in this, win or go home.
About 12 minutes left in the game total, a little under 13. Mama, I'm that man. He got a plan, but unable to execute. But crazy, hungry, gobbling it up the board, and then hitting down that 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿, making it 30-18. But like you said, plenty of game left, and Dominican Republic can respond.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate for Dominican Republic on the defensive side. Went for the steal, but he was just mistimed it, and therefore he threw himself out of the play, ended up out of bounds, gave the guard a wide open shot from the right side as 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 is going to go ahead and get fouled. 12 points between these two teams as a deficit. United States already has more points in the first half than they did in game number 1. 29 in first half. Here they've got 30. 𝐒𝐫𝐤 on the offensive side, trying to find an opening to guard to reset things. It's mirror ball. Can he find an open shot? He gets 𝐶𝐞𝐫𝐤 from the left side. That one doesn't go, and that rebound is secured by the U.S. Look at them go. Great job slowing things down by DR because you had a man wide open for the U.S. on the right side.
Just filling those lanes, looking like a flight pattern from the Air Force in a deep bomber, but unable to knock it down and handing a pass lane one more time. And a lucky break from USA. Just being like volleyball now. That was like a setter. Now giving up to Cookie Addition. Its first addition dunk, making it a 10-point game with a minute 51 left.
I think that was like, what, 3 steals in a matter of 10 seconds. DR takes advantage of it. They go ahead and get it back within a 10-point ball game. Do they have another defensive stop? Yes, they do! Blocked from behind, but they give up an open 3 from the left side, and they get the block. They give up the 3. Not the way. That's just tough.
They got to call Zordon on that one. Oh, my goodness. Like the Green Ranger back of the day. You thought Thanos was great. Man, growing up on Saturday mornings, this guy had a flute and almost took out the entire world. And as you saw, that was decent defense but better offense. And that's what USA is trying to take out DR. Just 1-3 at a time. That's their golden spear, but a great defensive play from the Dominican Republic. Going on the right side, give and go, giving the 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞. Again, Maribel, but getting the foul and stopping that transition.
A lot of errant passes, if you will. Possibly could have been stolen, but thankfully it's still DR's ball. What can they do? Oh, shot from the top of the key. It looked like he was going to be open for a second, but a light contest. 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 with the rebound. Gets it down low to 𝐒𝐻𝐫𝐤 with the jam.
I got one word to say. It's morphin' time, and I'm seeing the light coming from the Dominican Republic. I know it's an 11-point game, but we still got about 10 minutes left, but 44 left in the half. Another 3, though. Again, this is their golden egg, and they will keep laying it and keep cashing it in. The Dominican Republic has a chance, but let's see if they can just bring this by single digits before the end of the half.
They've got to do a better job on the defensive side, DR. You can't give up those open 3s, especially when you're getting 2s yourself. That's what we saw in that first game, and we're starting to slowly see that here in game number 2 as 𝐶𝐞𝐫𝐤 trying to make something happen here. Got to get a shot up. I thought he was open, but they take the 2 instead. Doesn't go. Tip ball. 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 with it. 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 with it. Mirror ball from the right side. 8 seconds to work with. Trying to find a little bit of a screen. A lot of chaos happening. Got to go up with it. Gets it to the left. That shot goes. Buries it from the left.
Needed 3 right there. Going into the half with that momentum, and that can change a game's ending immensely. But amazing fight from both teams. As you said, more points in the first half than going in the second. But India, I mean, what are you seeing difference from the first game from the second game when it comes to the Dominican Republic's prowess?
I mean, it was just how you had DR, that kind of good start, but unfortunately they just couldn't get the job done when it came to that late first quarter, right? That's what it's going to come down to. I'm telling you, that first quarter is what really helps set the pace, because in that second quarter, in game number 1, you had DR that won by 2. In this game that we're watching here, it was even. So it goes back to that first quarter. They just didn't finish it the way that they wanted, but they've got 2 more quarters to go ahead and force a game 3. See if they're able to get some stops here. Yep, get it, pass it. Nope, steal. Look at that. See, they're confused just as much as we are. As that's a turnover and a quick foul.
My man on that assist right there. I'm that man trying his best. Dominican God saying, vamos. You still got the Dominican Republic on their side. They're rooting for you. Let's see what you can do. It is do or die. 25-36. Let's see what Maribel's doing from the left side. Understanding that he needs to get some more space. A lot of congestion. You see this zone help defense. It's so suffocating. And I love watching it because it's just pristine. pristine, but unable to knock it down, and then USA.
See if they're able to go ahead and continue piling it on. Wide open shot from the right side. Can't get it to go. Rebound secured by 𝐒𝐲𝐿. Just unfortunate. DR gets the miss, but they can't get the rebound. Great job swinging on that one. That's just too small. Smart foul there to put him at the line. But Mirabal needs to show up here in this ball game on the offensive side. Yes, he's got 5 dimes coming into the second half, but not a single three was knocked down coming into this third quarter. So need him to step up on the offensive side as he's got the ball right now. Down by 12, and he's going to get a quick foul.
Yep. It was a good foul, too. However, it's a little mountain to climb there, buddy. I mean, India, they're trying their best, but these threes are definitely could be the death for Dominican Republic. Let's see if they can get any points on the board. A nice little sky hook. It ain't sugar, ain't milk. It's Kareem right there on the baseline. Big man knocking down 2.
Got to get the points any way you can get them, whether it's at the line, whether it's at the three-point line, or the nice little hook. Calls a cut from the right side. That's a foul. Not going to go. Surprised DR wasn't able to get the steal on that corner cut, but they do put him on the line. Knocks down the first one. Second one is good as well. And I'm telling you, like, it's going to be unfortunate if this ends up being a back-and-forth ball game, because that first quarter is what we're going to talk about. If that ends up being the difference in game 1 and game number 2, as Mirabal almost loses it, gets it to the right side. That's an open shot. He knocks it down for the 3.
Making it a single-point game. And you're right, sometimes when you dig that hole too deep, you can't get out of it. No ladder, no hooks, no nothing. You're just burying yourself. But a nice quick foul, stopping the offensive set from USA. And also thank everybody's been tuning in. I appreciate the great production from FIBA. My man India is killing it. This guy is smooth like silk milk. I'm loving how you commentate in your analysis. We got to be on the mic more often, brother.
Hey, anytime, any place, you let me know. I was hoping to piggyback off of your compliment if you knocked down the 3, but he missed the shot.
Of course.
And they missed the free throw. Nah, but I appreciate the love, man. It's always good, you know, when we put our ties on with our swimming trunks on the bottoms. It's always nice.
Hey, man, I got basketball shorts, bro. I ain't got no swimming trunks.
I don't know.
Sweating.
The way the patterns looked on them shorts, I wasn't sure. Mirabal, he's trying not to go to the beach too soon, as he's going to be a quick foul.
Get insanity. But this is Greek the Freak. This is Antetokounmpo's line, man. Come on, man. I got Nikes on.
Oh, man. Mirabal from the right side, trying to find an opening, takes the long 2. That one doesn't go. Rebound secured. It's a 2-on-1, but the U.S. now flanking it to the right. Hash 3. That's good, and it's a 13-point ball game again.
Sniper knocking down the target. No hesitation. Just finger on the trigger. But Cookie addition. Let's see if he has a response here. Just sizing up his man. A little give and go. Beautiful slip and some fancy upwork. Being aerial. That dunk was more craftier than Kraft cheese. I like it. I need more of it.
Well, what we need right now is more stops from Dominican Republic if they want to go ahead and get back in this one. Make it a little bit closer. Great job to the extra pass, and they knock down the 3. The U.S. quick little pass from the hash to the corner for the easy 3. And see right there, look, it's easy for us to nitpick, but you got to just show and get back. They kind of committed a little bit too much on the left corner. Now let's see if they're able to respond back with the 3, or they just end up with no points on this possession. 4 seconds to work with. Cookie, got to chuck it up. That's a violation. 3 in the key. You got it. We saw it in game 1. We saw it again in game 2. They're being aggressive because the big man, 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞, is trying to get himself in position to get the offensive board. So when the guard doesn't shoot the 3, you're putting the big man in a tough spot.
Yep, indeed. But then Crazy Hungry being the immovable force, and all of a sudden gave up a good shot. Thought it'd be a better shot, but you know they could shoot that 3. But I think he should have went down for that dunk. CB13 unable to stroke it green. Now DR has a chance.
And they've got plenty of time left. You've got 6 minutes of basketball left in this one. Just got to go and get a bucket. You don't need to force a 3. Look at that left corner, but they're going to take the easy 2. Great job identifying the open man, taking the basket, taking the buckets. See what we get from the U.S.
Crazy Hungry Staying there, give and go to Mama, I'm that man. You don't see him go down the lane a lot because he's got Lisbon, the three-point land, but then gives it to his man in a little bit of celebration saying, bang, bang, I'm here to play in the lane, 49-34 with less than 40 left in the third.
See if DR is able to respond back. Look at the way that US is just swarming at him whenever they get a chance. Great job fouling there. You had two defenders in the paint. You had a wide open man near the hash in the top of the key as DR is going to take it out of bounds. 14 seconds to work with from the right side. Looking to attack. Look at the pinch coming from the corner. That's a wide open shot. They go ahead and knock that one down.
Frightening. And every time you think lightning's not going to strike again, it does. Just literally blazing the way for USA to try to get this win. But there's still time on the clock to see how DR is going to respond. But, man, DR is definitely doing great, knocking down those shots when you unexpect it, which is beautiful. But then right here, almost a response there. Let's see if DR could do it again.
Trying to make something happen from the right side. Has the open shot. Great job taking it. See, oftentimes people would try to be like, all right, well, I've got the easy two. Well, let me see if I can get the easy three. They saw the time on the clock. That's going to be a timeout. They've got, okay, now let's pay attention to the set play that US might have here. Would not be surprised if whatever they're running here, they end up running later on, whether it's in a game 3 if we see it, or in the World Finals. But here's crazy. Inbound from the half-court line. You see C setting a pick to the right side. Great job by DR on the defensive side. They don't fall for it. They guard it very well. And now it's a 10-point ball game. We've seen these type of deficits come back. We've seen comeback stories. DR's got a chance, and that's a great way to start.
Right there, making an 8-point game. This squabble is going down to bare knuckles. But USA got the Philippines in their sight, but I hope they didn't pack their bags yet because DR is trying to steal it from them. And again, it's win or go home for DR. But now knocking it down. Oh, that's got to be deflating. Those crazy threes from USA giving them the lead.
It is, and you can see the frustration from the webcams on Dominican Republic, slapping their knees, not happy with the defensive rotations on that one. It's not what they talked about. It's not what they practiced. Can they get a response back? Oh, thought he was going to take a three, cuts it inside, takes the long two, gets it to go.
Nice mid-range right there. And the haka is for New Zealand. Don't be slapping them legs yet. I want to see it from the Kiwis. I've been waiting for it for years. Only Sensei, you know I'm talking to you. You got to lead it correctly.
Love the haka, would love to see it, especially before a game. It's always good when you kind of get that national pride and that culture out there in person. CB13 thought he was going to get an off-ball screen. Not as great of a look as he thought. Gets it back out to the right side. Loose ball. Who's got it? It's going to go out of bounds. Did they touch it? Oh, it's going to be United States ball. Crazy. Deep inside. Got to take a shot up. Is a rebound. Oh, my goodness! And they knock down a three from the right.
Dios mío, el diablo. I'm telling you, I thought that was good defense. 3.2 seconds left on the inbound, but then stroking the green, you see the flames. I'm telling you, Mario said every team was hell, but that right there must be in the Nightmares Dominican Republic because they did great job. But, man, USA just so clean behind that arc.
Still plenty of opportunity here for DR. They've got to get things going. Right corner. Oh, my goodness. They go ahead and get the easy two. But at this point, do you try to force the threes? Because they had a man open on the right side. Need a stop here. 3:14 in the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, this is game number 2 for the North America Regional Finals. Game 1 was secured by the United States. And this is game number 2 where DR trails by 10 in a win-or-go-home situation. Inbound over to CB13 from the U.S. Looking for a little bit of space. Wanted to fade from the left, but great job by DR staying in front. Cuts it inside. Back out. Mama, I'm that man with the buried three.
This man had a little bit of light. Tiny bit and made you pay. Just stroking it, keeping the gooseneck up. And a great stroke in the green from behind the arc. And now you see that swarming defense from USA. Mama, I'm that man. He still has a plan, knocking it down when he sees anything in his sight. It's incredible. He's making this a show. And 61-45 as USA pulls away.
Box score is a little blurry, but it looks like a 2-to-1 ratio when it comes to the three-point line, as it's just a much bigger of a victory here for the United States as they're well on their way to not drop a game. But DR They've got to go ahead and string together a couple of buckets. Starts right here. 3 from the right side. Doesn't go. A much needed. And the U.S. couple of players with their takeover. 13 threes for the U.S. 6 for Dominican Republic. 2:20 left to go. Shot deep. Doesn't go, but Crazy's there with the rebound. And that's a steal by Dominican Republic.
Getting a foul. Oh, man, don't be lifting up, man. That's like Dwayne Johnson lifting up Kevin Hart. That's just unfair. But that foul was crucial, and it still got to go with 45-61 on the scoreboard. 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. As you're going to the inside, and as you can see, Dominican Republic ball. See what's going on with this inbound. Shout out to everyone rooting USA and also Dominican Republic. This is the grand final for eFIBA Season 3. We had 62 countries trying their best to punch their ticket to go to the Philippines. Great shot for Dominican Republic, but now we got one more ticket left, and it's going to go to one of these teams, and see it's going to go for that $50,000 prize pool.
2 minutes left in this game number 2 in this best of 3 grand finals out of North America. Mama on that man, milking the clock. The man has 24 points, 7 dimes, 2 steals, 60% from the three-point line. Gets it back over to the left. Mama on that man with the fadeaway shot. Doesn't go. Rebound. Who else? It's Crazy. Secures his 10th rebound for a double-double here tonight.
Crazy indeed, CP13 going for that elbow mid-range. My favorite shot, and doing the celly a little too long. I think they're trying to say something to people, but you already know Turkey, Portugal, Brazil, New Zealand, and Saudi Arabia. Of course, the Philippines want a piece of the USA. They may get a shot, but we still got 119 left. 63-47. I mean, have you seen crazier comebacks, India? Because you've seen more 2K games than me.
Oh, we definitely have, but not against great teams like the United States. As that one, they find a way to get it to go. But now it's just a way to kind of milk the clock here for the United States, right? Bring it up nice and easy. Even though they'd have to make plenty of mistakes to blow this one. As DR is going to try to be aggressive. That's a foul. That's the one to give. The next one puts the United States at the line. As the United States continue to dominate here in the eFIBA tournaments. Went undefeated in group stage last year. They're going to go undefeated in group stage this year. Almost lost the ball. CB13 got to chuck it up. See if they get an offensive board to milk the clock some more. Yes, sir. It's Crazy. 13th rebound from him. And that's a nice shot there to knock it down and make it a 16-point ball game.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Mirabel just trying to get some points on the board. Valiant effort. That first game, I think, could have went to Dominican Republic. But those crucial threes, again, exchanging buckets. A nice little alley-oop, but a scoop and an alley layup. 68-50, still showing some pizzazz toward the end of the game, which, I mean, I like it. It just shows a little bravado, but it's also a sign to everybody around the world that USA is here to stay, and they want to play.
Indeed, they do, and they went ahead and showed everyone why they are the heavy favorites coming into this tournament, and, of course, coming into the North America region as well. We are 23 seconds away from making it official. Let's see if CB13, and of course, Mama, on that man, has a takeover. Why not? Can't get the shot to go, though. Cookie to the right side. Crizzy with the 3. And that's been the story for Dominican Republic. Open opportunities that just don't fall. They can't get it to convert. As it's going to be the United States that takes game number 2, 68-52. They sweep in the grand finals.